All right, guys. So you see, I was doing really well last week on my comeback. And Friday night, I knew that I was going down to my dad's house for the very last time. And I knew that it was the first time I'd been there since he passed away a few weeks ago. I didn't sleep. I probably got 2 hours of sleep Friday night. Saturday, went down to the house all day long. It was very difficult. And then when I came home, I had an entire cup. Yep. I filled up a cup and I took a spoon and ate an entire cup of peanut butter. And then the very next day I shot up almost 5 pounds. So apparently peanut butter causes water weight with me. I did not get on the scale this morning because I'm just too disappointed in myself from Saturday, but I am going to go back to fasting and doing exactly what I did to go from here to here. So let's do this again, and I'll probably get on the scale tomorrow, but maybe not. I'm not sure yet. Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto, and welcome to another week where I am really having to focus on cleaning everything up because of binge eating and eating very dirty keto and everything else I've been doing wrong the last couple months. Even though I know that's water weight, because it's impossible to gain 4 pounds overnight of fat. It's just biologically that's impossible. I always have somebody ask me when I say losing 4 pounds of fat is impossible, gaining 4 pounds overnight. I always have somebody say, how do you know it's not fat? Because it's not. Biologically, it's impossible. So let's get that argument out of the way because that's just a frustrating argument. So I'm mad at myself. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm not going to punish myself today, though. It's my fault. So Saturday night, I did great all day Saturday. Came home, binged on an entire cup of peanut butter. I did. I actually put a couple drops of monk fruit in it to sweeten it up because it's unsweetened, all natural. But 2 tablespoons of that peanut butter has 7 grams of carbohydrates. So there are 16 tablespoons in a cup. So that would be 116 carbohydrates in one sitting. And that's the infuriating part because I did so good all day. I failed at 8 o'clock at night. So it was like all I had was a couple more hours to go and I would have been in the clear, but I broke and I buckled. Then yesterday, I did really good all day long. I made myself some pork belly in the air fryer like bacon. And I had 5 pieces of that pork belly for breakfast. And that was at like 10:30 in the morning. So I had a fast. And then, let's see, for dinner, I did really good. I had a 6-ounce sirloin. I had some steamed, like about 1.5 cups of steamed broccoli. And then I had a very small, like 1 cup of veggies, a little dinner salad with 1 cherry tomato. Most of it was lettuce, a little bit of cheese, and some blue cheese dressing. So it was all very keto friendly. But then around 8 o'clock at night, I made myself a plate of epic barbecue pork rinds, which are very good, very clean, very good keto. But I piled on about 1/4 cup of sour cream because that is my favorite way to eat pork rinds is dip them in sour cream. And I think eating that late at night had an impact. There's a lot of things that I did wrong by snacking that close to bedtime. I've got my lunch packed for today, couple bottles of water, and we're gonna get back on track. That's all we can do. No matter how mad I get at myself for yesterday, it's yesterday. Today's a new day. We start all over again, and I've got choices. I can either use this as an excuse to continue doing poorly, and before you know it, I will be back to 200 pounds, or I can use this as motivation to just go forward, be nice to myself, and continue. I have not been a big fan of these AHA waters, but I gotta tell you, I was super thirsty yesterday. I was out and about, and I bought one of these. This is green tea and citrus. This is very good. This flavor. This is the only flavor out of the watermelon, the berry. I've tried several of their flavors. I really like that one. That one's really good. So just FYI. So my plan for today is to be super clean, fast as long as I can. I've got my lunch packed back there, my calories regulated, everything's regulated, and then eat a really super clean dinner and start all over. And hopefully I can have the same results as last week and see a large drop and I can get back on track. But even if it's not fast, even if it doesn't happen fast, it will happen. And I just got to find a way to keep myself motivated. That's all. All right, guys, I will see you at lunchtime. All right, guys, this is my lunch today. I just have some unwitches. It is some organic smoked turkey breast, some Frick's ham, some Cracker Barrel's baby Swiss cheese, 3 gherkin pickles, 3 slices of cucumber, and I made some honey mustard dressing, which is just 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a splash of apple cider vinegar, and 4 or 5 drops of monk fruit sweetener. And that is my lunch. Guys, I have this 7.5 ounce New York strip, cooked medium rare, just the way I like it. And because I screwed up a little earlier with some pumpkin seeds, I am not having any carbs for dinner. I should make my goals. I will see you at my commitment to fitness. All right, guys, what you did not see is that I ate a whole cup of pumpkin seeds today, which is why my carbohydrates were so high. But my net carbs look super good, and pumpkin seeds are really high in fiber. Anyway, I had 128 grams of fat, 132 grams of protein, and 1,775 calories. This is my sunset tonight. Look at that sky. All right, guys, welcome to my commitment to fitness. So I've had a pretty decent day. Not for weight loss. Those are not weight loss macros at all. Not even close. I couldn't even dress that up in a Halloween costume and pretend that they were weight loss macros. But I kept it keto. I did self-sabotage. I went and bought pumpkin seeds knowing that I have problems with self-control. Knowing that sometimes they can cause water weight. Seeds are not always friendly with me. So there's that. That being said, in the very beginning of my journey, I used to be able to eat pumpkin seeds. It was my go-to crunchy, snacky food. And it was only till this year that I discovered that when I take them completely out of my diet, I lose weight a little bit faster. But I have successfully lost weight eating them. Right now, I don't think with the amount of stress and the amount of sadness and the amount of depression that I am suffering, that I'm going through, the emotions, I don't think even if I was doing perfect keto that I'd be losing weight. Because you guys know, under great deals of stress and anxiety, the production of cortisol is going to stop any weight loss. Any weight loss. And you know what? I just need to be okay. I just need to be okay that when I can do keto, everything's healthy, everything's whole foods. If I'm answering those questions and yes, that everything I'm eating is whole foods, nutritious, it's keto, it should be keto conducive. But I do, at the same time, need to be very real with myself and recognize when I'm self-destructing, recognizing when I'm setting myself up for failure, recognizing when I'm making excuses to binge, recognize when I'm buying foods that I know darn well I have a hard time with self-control. That's the type of self-sabotage and backslide behavior that I have been into lately. not purposefully. Believe me, I don't want to backslide. The last thing in the world I need right now is to lose my momentum, to lose that confidence I have gained this year in myself. I don't need to lose that, and I know I really haven't lost it. I'm just feeling so sad. I'm just feeling so sad. And I have times where I feel like I'm okay and I'm going to get past this. And then I'm starting to heal. And then I have days like today where all I've been able to do is think about my dad. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm out here walking and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I've had a couple long-time watchers. One long-time watcher tell me that they're just going to stop watching for a little bit until I get back on track. Maybe I trigger them. I don't know. And I had somebody else send me a message. And it was pretty harsh, but I understand why. And I understand what you were trying to accomplish. And I love you for reaching out. And I love you for caring enough about me to do so. But right now, I can promise you that no matter what kind of tough love that you're ready to dish out, I can promise you that the things I'm saying to myself are far worse, far harsher, and far more heartbreaking than anything that you could deliver. So I'm just asking for some grace, please. My whole entire life, I've had to be strong for everything. Being homeless, being a single mom, being a victim of domestic violence, being in the military. It's always been, suck it up, buttercup. But I'm having a hard time with letting go of my dad. I feel like I've lost part of myself. Tomorrow will be a month, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's just now really starting to lay down on me. It's like the first couple days, it's shock. And then I was in a rush to get through the grieving process because I didn't want to cry anymore. I didn't want to hurt anymore. So I started focusing back on my keto journey and telling myself 2 weeks was enough time. And today, no matter what I do, I can't stop crying. I can't stop thinking about him. I can't stop missing him. I'm being a big old baby. So I'm going to be ending this video here. But just know that everything I showed you today, minus the 1 cup of pumpkin seeds, I'm trying. Today was a hard day. For my heart, it was a hard day. I love those of you who are sticking by me through this and showing me grace in the emails, the letters, the cards, the private messages. Thank you for not expecting me to be perfect all the time. Because right now, I'm having a hard time caring about my keto journey. I'm having a hard time caring about my weight. I'm having a hard time. But I know that God will get me through this. I know that this time a year from now is not going to look the way it does. It's not going to feel the way it does. It's not going to hurt the way it does. And we'll all get through this. And for those of you loving me through it, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite.